From Studio A in Texas, USA, it's the award-winning All Things Automotive Car Talk Show in Wheel Time. Just ahead, a review of our pre-owned car of the week, the 2018 Lincoln Continental. Like that car. A look at some upcoming racing events you might be interested in, plus Conrad's Car Clinic and the stories making automotive news headlines this week. That and more just ahead on today's In Wheel Time Car Show for Saturday, Feb 13, 2021. Don't forget, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars, King Conrad DeLong, and Mr. Jeffrey Zekin. I'm Don Armstrong. Glad that you could join us on this kind of gloomy Saturday, and it's supposed to get even uglier than it is now.
It's going to get gloomy. It's going to get ugly.
Yeah. Uglier. Anyway,
but all the body shop managers are thrilled to death.
Rubbing their hands.
They're all going, hey, I'll fill that pickup truck up with water and go drive over a few bridges and fill those buckets.
Kind of help them out a little bit.
No ideas, please.
Well, there's Chat Rock. They put the Chat Rock or kitty litter all over.
There you go.
I got a bad story about it, but anyhow.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So joining us now as a spokesperson from the Ford Motor Company, Ford U.S. Manager of Used Cars, Mr. Andrew Ashman. Andrew, hey, good morning, and it's good to talk to you.
Good morning to you. How are you today?
Well, we're doing very well, thank you. So we wanted to talk to Andrew about the Ford Blue Advantage. I'm not going to try to explain this, but I am going to let you explain it.
Awesome. Well, first of all, thank you for having us, and really excited to talk to you and your listeners. So Ford Blue Advantage is a project that we've been working on for the last 18 months. And it started with listening to customers and the challenges they face with buying a used car. And the couple of things that we really heard from our customers is, there's a big concern about the fear of the unknown. Customers don't know what happened to the vehicle before they buy it, and they're very concerned about what happens after the fact. And then the second piece that customers are worried about is around the actual purchase process, trying to find that used car and dealing with the negotiations and buying a used cars. So in partnership with our dealers, we tried to solve both of those with Ford Blue Advantage.
So this is kind of like a certified used program?
Yeah, so it starts with the basis of our old certified program where a customer could buy a vehicle that had a 172-point inspection, had a 7-year, 100-mile powertrain warranty, and a 12/12 comprehensive warranty. And what we've done is we've actually expanded our portfolio. Instead of just having one option of what we now call Gold Certified, which is an outstanding certified product, provides a lot of value, we've introduced Blue Certified, which allows a customer to buy a vehicle with a little less coverage because maybe that's what they're looking for. So it comes with a 139-point inspection, and basically the difference in the inspection is really cosmetic. So the mechanical elements are very much the same. So that peace of mind that a factory trained technician has looked at the vehicle from a mechanical standpoint is good, whether it's blue or gold. And then in addition to that, it comes with a 90-day, 4,000-mile comprehensive warranty. So it provides that customer the peace of mind immediately after sale that the vehicle, if anything goes wrong, that they can bring it back to the dealership. Now, both gold and blue also come with Ford Pass Rewards points. In gold, you get 22,000 points. And what that does for you is actually covers your first 2 service visits. And in the case of blue, you get 11,000 Ford Pass Rewards points, which covers 1 service visit, which helps reduce that cost of ownership that's really important to our customers.
Are there limitations on the vehicles that you sell? In other words, as far as year, model, and make, that sort of thing?
That's a great question. So on Gold Certified, it's Ford vehicles. They have to be less than 6 model years old and 80,000 miles. But actually, Blue Certified, a dealer can certify Ford and non-Ford vehicles up to 10 years and 120,000 miles. So it really extends what will be on the dealer lot that's actually certified.
What a game changer in the what I call the CPO world, because I'm always a fan of certified pre-owned, whatever manufacturer it is, but you're always restricted to whatever brand they sell. So with you guys offering a Blue Certified program and it being non-Ford products, you're the only one in the industry doing that.
Yeah, and we listen to the customer. They said when I get to a Ford dealer, and a lot of customers come to our dealers to buy a used car, they don't want to they may end up wanting to buy a non-Ford vehicle, and that's okay. We want to make sure we get that peace of mind because it's really about bringing the customer into the Ford family. Mm-hmm. And if you're buying from a Ford dealer, whether you're buying a Ford or non-Ford, we want you to feel like you're part of the Ford family.
Well, especially because they're not always trading in a Ford. at a Ford dealer, you're looking for the conquest sales on the new car side of things. So you're taking trade-ins from non-Ford products. So what you're doing is helping the Ford dealer move a little bit of used car inventory as well.
Well, that and it's the dealer itself. I live outside of Houston, so we're in the smaller community, and my daughter has the Ford dealer, Philpott Ford. That's where she likes to go. She likes the people. She likes the treatment. She likes the dealership. But when it comes time to buying cars for my granddaughter, to go off to school, well, they didn't have exactly what she wanted, so she's got to go someplace else. So this kind of puts her back into the market of being able to go someplace she's comfortable with, someplace she likes, and, may not have it today, but they could have it tomorrow.
Absolutely.
So I think that's great.
I have a question on so you're at the dealership, whatever package, the blue or the gold, and you purchase a non-Ford product. Do you take that vehicle back to that Ford dealership, or do you take it to that manufacturer's facility for repair, having that honored with the blue or the gold?
So we make it easy. You actually go back to your dealership, and if they feel they have the parts and the capability to fix the issue that you're having, they'll do that. Otherwise, they'll take care of getting it to the proper manufacturer dealership. They have relationships across, in your local area. They'll get it fixed, then bring it back to the store. And then again, kind of simplify things for you as a customer.
Gotcha.
So either way, it'll always get great service.
Well, and there again, it's how do you build the customer loyalty to the dealership, and if they're going to facilitate all that for them, then that's who they're going to continue to go back to, and at some point, the used car person is coming to market for a new car as well.
The epitome of service after the sale.
That's cool.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So obviously, all of these newfangled used car dealers like Vroom, Car Guru, Carvana, all of those, they've actually kind of struck a nerve, I think, with a lot of the new car dealerships, if you will, and that they're selling cars that typically you would have sold in the past. And I guess this is your answer to that.
Well, it's providing a customer a different option, because one of the things our research customers told us is many customers want to drive, maybe sit in, touch, feel, and even smell their used car before they sign on the dotted line. And, I use the term smell, and it always kind of gets a little chuckle because, but it came through in our research. People know what a new car smells like. You don't necessarily know what that used one smells like. So before they sign on the dotted line, they really want to touch, feel, and smell it. And that's what our Ford dealers can do for them, because, we have an all-new website that allows a customer to learn all about the vehicle, filter to find the vehicle they're really looking for. But then ultimately, before they sign on the dotted line and make the second biggest purchase they make, they can go in and drive it and make sure it really fits their lifestyle and their family.
Well, I have to tell you, that's one of the things that absolutely blows my mind. How are you going to spend $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 on a used car, never seen it before, never opened the door on it, certainly have never driven it, and you have it delivered to your house, and here are the keys, tab at it. I don't understand that whole mindset. Maybe it's my age that I want to. If I'm going to,
you want to smell the car.
I want to smell the car. That's a perfect way of putting it.
Yeah, and that's what we provide, the flexibility, because there are some customers that are willing to do that. They know what kind of car they want. They feel really comfortable, so they just want to go online. So we've launched at FordBlueAdvantage.com the ability pretty much to do whatever you want to do. You can just do research, or you can really kind of go down the funnel to actually close to purchasing the vehicle and work with that dealer. And every vehicle on the platform, the dealer's offering local home delivery. And what we really think is cool about the platform is not only can you search by feature, if you want adaptive cruise control or a moonroof, you can search for that, but you can also search for the experiences that are important to you. So if you want a vehicle that has the dealer offers at-home test drive, or video walkarounds, or even a vehicle exchange program, you can actually search by those features. So not only are you searching by feature, but the experience that you want as a customer, all done from FordBlueAdvantage.com.
Now, is this available at every Ford dealership?
Right now, about half the dealers have signed up and are participating. We expect that to grow. So if you go to a dealer and they don't have Ford Blue Advantage, you certainly should ask about it, because every dealer can do it. And but right now it's starting to grow. We soft launch in January. We started to pick up some momentum, and some dealers really jumped into it. And what we found is customers love it. We have our number one Ford dealer, who happens to be up in Indianapolis, Andy Moore Ford. He grew his sales by 64% in January. We have another dealer in Arizona who grew their sals by 50%. So what we're hearing is when customers see Ford Blue Advantage and they understand the benefits of between gold and blue certified, they love it, and they're actually buying more vehicles as a result.
So, Andrew, I would imagine that the Ford dealership that signs up for this has got to meet some sort of criteria, either in the quantity of cars that they're selling on the lot or the way they acquire them, because you say that's not only just Ford vehicles. I mean, there's got to be some rules in place that they've got to sign up for. Tell us about that.
Absolutely. So the first thing is they've got to make sure they have a factory trained technician to make sure they can do the inspection properly. That's an important element of it. So there's the inspection piece of it, and then the experiences they're willing to offer. So if you're going to be on our platform, FordBlueAdvantage.com, they're required to offer at-home delivery. So those are the two big elements. And we don't really have restrictions in terms of how many vehicles they would certify. But what we find is those dealers the most successful, they certify pretty much anything they can, whether it be gold or blue, because they know it just makes it easier for the customer in understanding the value they bring and their vehicles bring to the market.
Well, I'm certainly not a dealer, but I would like to think that if I've got a footprint on my lot that's only half full of used vehicles, I am now going to fill that lot up with every good used vehicle that I know is going to sell.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Plus, as you're wanting to get more used cars, you're going to make the deal to sell the new car to get that used car in your inventory as well. So that's where he's talking about how it's helping sell new because the dealers are wanting to have that used inventory. I posted your link on our Facebook page, Ford Blue Advantage, and kind of doing a little search. Really pretty cool, super simple search. Enter your zip code and how many miles you're willing to drive, and it'll bring up their used car inventories that are in the Blue Advantage program right now. Actually, very simple to look for, and then you can break it down by year, make, model, body style of what you're looking for. I like that a lot.
So like Mike was mentioning, his daughter frequents a dealership in a smaller market, and if they don't have this program, what do? Just contact their Ford representative and say, hey, I want to get on board?
Yeah, every dealer has the option. Most dealers do participate in some way, shape, or form. But if you just talk to them about it, I guarantee you they can get a technician certified, and then get your vehicle certified that you're looking for.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons we went to 10 years, 120,000 miles, quite honestly, is for that. Is we see customers holding onto their vehicles longer. And so, therefore, there are more older vehicles in the marketplace. So we want to make sure a customer who's buying that vehicle that's 7, 8, 9 years old, they feel comfortable in purchasing that vehicle.
And I would imagine that all of these come with a Carfax and all of the things that most people actually look for in a used car.
Yes, every vehicle has a Carfax. We actually, a vehicle can't be certified if it doesn't meet certain requirements. It can't have a salvage title or extensive damage. So we make sure at first any vehicle that's even starting point has a clean Carfax, and you get to see the Carfax as part of the process. They all come with roadside assistance. They all come with a 3-month trial of Sirius Radio. So it's, there are a lot of benefits of buying a gold or blue certified vehicle above what you can get anywhere else.
Be interesting.
And the price is clearly noted on the website. So you can do a little comparative shopping. If you open up your distance you're willing to drive to do it, and seeing the same general vehicle at different Ford locations and do a little price comparison.
Be interested to see how many vehicles actually make that grade of being certified.
Not all of them. Be honest with you, not all of them.
Is it 60%? Is it 40%? What the percentage?
Well, it would kind of depend on. If you're a good dealer, then you're going to pick one. I can tell that one's junk. I'm not even going to try it.
It's a wholesale unit.
The other thing is the dealer has to make a little bit of an investment to become part of the Blue Advantage certified program, because I'm reading this and every vehicle has a video walk around, which means somewhere on the property they have to have a studio or people dedicated to do a consistent walk around of each vehicle. And it looks like all of them are available for home test drives and local home delivery. How convenient it is, as the COVID market has, to a large degree, changed the automotive industry, that you guys are kind of out ahead of some of the other manufacturers in providing those kinds of services as Ford, as opposed to as the dealer, individual dealer, because individual dealers have made a lot of those adaptations already.
Absolutely. Our dealers are really, the COVID has changed. It's probably accelerated the online experience. And more customers want to do more online, and that's what FordBlueAdvantage.com allows a customer to do more of that transaction online. But ultimately, like I said, some customers still want to come in and touch, feel, and smell the vehicle, and we allow the customer to do that, which we think is our advantage and the reason why customers really want to come to Ford dealers to buy their next used vehicle.
And another thing at Ford, because I know you guys still do red carpet leasing, it's a great feed for quality used cars coming out of your red carpet leasing program going into Blue Advantage as well. So you really know the history.
No, you're absolutely right. Most of our the 2 to 3 year old vehicles, which is a great vehicle, those typically end up in our Ford dealers because they come back off of lease, and then we get them right back out to our dealers to make sure that they can offer that to our customers. So an off-lease vehicle is a tremendous value.
So, Andrew, does this also play over into the Continental brand?
To Lincoln?
Yes.
No, Lincoln has its own certified program. It's been a long-standing program. Luxury customers really appreciate that program. So this is for Ford dealers only, and it allows the Ford dealer to certify more of their inventory. Where we are with Lincoln, I think it's in the right spot. It has the right program to take care of those luxury customers who are looking for a Lincoln.
Matter of fact, we're going to do a used Lincoln review here coming up here in just a few minutes.
Are.
So what do you look forward to in the next year as far as growth is concerned?
We think that a lot of dealers will grow their volume pretty significantly, but I think the other piece to it is we're going to continually enhance. So what you see on the website today, maybe 6 months, a year from now, you'll see even more. And we're going to continue to work with our customers to understand what they're looking for, and then continue to enhance the site from there. We've added Kelley Blue Book Price Advisor to the site. So you talked a little bit about concern about pricing. Well, you can look and see what Kelley Blue Book would say would be a good price or a great price.
Right.
So that way it gives you that peace of mind. And what I would tell customers, if a vehicle doesn't say good or great price and you like the vehicle, go talk to the dealer about it, because they might show you some things that maybe Kelley Blue Book doesn't pick up that this vehicle has, which is why it's a little bit more than Kelley Blue Book says should be. So it really provides the customer with a ton of information so they can make an informed decision to buy their next used vehicle at a Ford dealer.
Yeah, and that Kelley Blue Book great price indicators clear as soon as you turn the page on. You can see it. It jumps right out at you.
Yeah, I just think I just love this because, like I said, my daughter bought a car, sent her child off to University of Texas. So the car she bought, it didn't make it through Houston first trip. Didn't make it through, had to have a new transmission. It was 45 days after she bought it, and so they ended up putting new transmission. So that helps alleviate these concerns because, if you're going off, you got 4 kids and you're buying 4 vehicles, you're not going to necessarily buy 2-year-old vehicles. But now you can look at the 6 or 7-year-old vehicles and feel comfortable that it's been inspected. Yeah, and that there's something there of value, and you're not necessarily going to leave them stranded in the middle of Houston first time they drive it.
Absolutely. And that's, why we extended the program beyond just 6 years. We know customers are buying older vehicles for their family members, for themselves. And so we want to make sure that we're providing, that value so that customers feel really comfortable with the vehicle.
I think that's great.
So it's FordBlueAdvantage.com?
Absolutely.
FordBlueAdvantage.com. And like I said, I posted up on our Facebook page, so people want to click through on it. Super easy search argument in it.
Well, Andrew, it's great to talk to you. Thanks so much for explaining the program. It sounds pretty exciting, especially if you're a Ford dealer and a Ford customer. You got a relationship, as Mike was saying, with the Ford dealer down the street. You don't know anybody else. You trust them, and it just is a marriage made in heaven as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because now you can get a non-Ford product with a certified pre-owned warranty on it at a Ford dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for joining us today. We appreciate you taking. Where are you located physically?
I am in Detroit, outside of Detroit, Michigan.
How's the weather in Detroit today?
It's a little cold. I don't think we're going to break 20 in the next few days. So you enjoy that warm weather down there. We look forward to it in a few months.
We've got a week of winter here. We're down in the 30s today, and that's hard on us down here.
Yeah, but you can come down, bring your bathing suit. We'll find a place for you.
Yeah, we'll be back up in the 60s by, I think it's Sunday or Monday.
Yeah. So anyway, Andrew, thanks so much. We really appreciate it.
Yes, it's cool.
Best wishes to all of you. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks. Yeah,
Interesting.
I'm going to share
Cool
this.
program. Cool program.
Can't wait to talk to the kids and tell them, look at what's out here that you can do now.
What's the name of that dealership that's over there?
Philpott Ford. It's a family owned. Been there for years.
Philpott,
Right.
The family doesn't own it now, but Eddie was the last one, and I'm not sure why they sold out, but some
Money.
well, money.
Well, it's a small market. I know the dealership. I'm sure you do too.
Yeah,
Conrad.
Yeah. You know, but they treat people really well there.
Good. Love it. All right. It's time now for our used car, pre-owned car of the
We're
week.
going to have to
We
make
need
a
more
switch.
Jeff.
We're going to make a switch here.
Jeffrey's y'all
Pass
going
it
to
on
make
over
a
to Michael.
switch? Oh, okay.
Michael's got to control the
Michael
video.
is in control.
Jeff is our video manager.
There you go.
And Fang hands the controller off.
Fang.
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 No, Fang.
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 Soupy
Fang.
Sales.
Soupy Sales. You don't remember Fang?
I vaguely remember Soupy Sales.
All you saw of Fang was his claw and his arm come in the picture.
It was a bear, a gorilla, or something.
Whatever it was.
Polar bear.
Yeah.
Like
Also, I
behind the
remember
door.
Soupy Sales one time saying, "Send me $1."
And he did.
And
That
that was the
cost him
end
his
of the
job because all the kids said, "Dad, can I have $1?" Soupy wants the. Oh, sure. Here you go.
No,
Soupy-
it was just go take it. Don't even
Yeah, that's
ask
right.
your
Yeah,
parents.
That was the problem.
Go get
That's
$1
what the
already.
problem
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
go
just
take
open Dad's wallet, take the dollar, and send it to me.
Yep.
Brilliant.
Good picture, Jeff.
Yeah.
We need more, Jeff, on the show.
You got Jeff.
He's got his.
It's
got
chilly
his
in here.
scarf.
Yeah, I was up in the.
Attic.
No, I went into the makeup room earlier and got my scarf.
So
Okay.
there's the mystery Jeff that
There
you
he
all
is.
have been waiting an hour and a half to see.
Oh,
There he
gosh.
is right now.
And
He's
they're
not
saving
wearing
the
any
best for
pants, but he's going to do the pre-owned car of the week. There you
I've
go.
got my scarf on. That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
It's my Valentine's scarf.
Go for it.
Okay, 2018 Lincoln Continental. There are several options of this, several trim levels. The premium four-wheel drive, which we will be reviewing, you have the premium all-wheel drive, the select front-wheel drive, select all-wheel drive, the black label all-wheel drive, and of course the reserve front-wheel drive twin turbo. So make a note of that. This is a 5-passenger sedan. It's got a Euro look. Mike, you want to bring that up? There you go. It's got a European look, a slight grille updates from year to year, slight body panel upgrades and updates from year to year. You've got the deck lid spoiler, rear deck slope, and of course the color-coded bumpers as well. On the interior side of it, you've got the premium synthetic leather option.
Synthetic
leather option. You can also get the regular leather as well, but this is
But you're going to pay more for
the synthetic. There you go. I don't know if they have it in Hollywood or not. I don't know if it's that kind of synthetic.
Okay.
So, driver passenger lumbar. You got power bucket seats. You've got satellite Apple radio, so you can listen to your in-wheel time while you're driving down the road. You can listen to your podcast as well.
Good looking interior.
Yeah, it is. It's a very nice vehicle, and of course, it's got all the smart devices as well. Now, the car rides. The car rides like a Cadillac. I had to throw that out
or
there.
a Continental.
Or a Lincoln. Yeah, one of the two. With that in mind, you've got a 3.7-liter V6, 227 cubic inches if you want to go that route, 305 on the horsepower, 280 on foot-pounds of torque at 4,000 RPM. It is a 6-speed automatic overdrive transmission with a 19-gallon tank, which is pretty good. It's a pretty solid travel distance. Mileage, you've got 17 on the city and 26 highway, which combined you can get about a 24. Ride and handling, like I said, it rides great. Smooth ride. It's a typical luxury vehicle, much like a Cadillac. I had to throw that in there again. You got your performance tires. You've got active suspension, aluminum wheels, multi-link front and rear traction control. You've got 4-wheel ABS discs. Vehicle price range is from $36,500 to $45,900. Used, pre-owned. Now, if this was a new vehicle, the base model would be in the $45,900 range. So it's just reverse downhill.
Let me ask you something.
Sure.
Is there a reason that you hand Mike Mars the controller for
I
the
can't
video?
do two things at one time.
Well, I know, but he can't either because we're looking at the logo while you're talking.
we're about to get to
I
that.
thought there was one
Yeah.
more
Yeah.
profile shot of the
He's
car
a little
in the file.
ahead of you.
That's the money shot, which the logo, Lincoln
No,
Motor
that's
Company.
not the mine. Never mind. I'm not going to go there.
The Lincoln Motor Company was founded in 1917 by engineer Henry M. Leland, which also founded and consequently left from Cadillac.
Cadillac.
There you go.
And actually came out of Oldsmobile.
He did. Well, we're not going to delve that far,
Sorry,
but
you
yeah,
can
that's
throw
okay.
your Cadillac. I want to throw my Oldsmobile.
Hey, let me throw this in there. Just speaking of the logos, is that the Mercure logo up there, second from the right?
Second from the right.
No, that's Mark III.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mark
Mark
III.
III.
So they took the Mark III logo and used it as the current logo without the black background.
Pretty
It
much.
appears so, yeah.
And we're going to get into that. He formed Lincoln during World War I. They used to build Liberty aircraft engines and assemblies and so on and so on. Leland named Lincoln Company after his hero, Abraham Lincoln, who he voted for in 1860.
Seriously,
So
I
did,
had
Don,
no
so did
clue.
Don.
Don voted for him as well. So it's 2 votes.
Abe.
And the name is appropriate choice, and the brand became, providing limousines for presidents and things. That's why he named it after Lincoln. However, predominant theory is based on the coat of arms, so far as the emblem used in the brands in the 30s, which evolved into a red cross in the center of the shield. Now, regardless of the original Lincoln emblem, the iconic 4-point star has become synonymous with luxury, prestige, with the brand over the years.
Absolutely.
The end.
The end.
We always appreciate your logo reviews.
I know.
Yes, I like the Greyhound. You didn't even mention anything about the Greyhound.
I thought it was more of a Jag. It looked more of a Jag than a Greyhound.
That's
It
what I
looks
would've
like a
thought.
Jag, but it actually was a
A
Greyhound.
right. When I first started doing the research, I said, that looks like a Jaguar. So,
Huh.
And you got to remember, there was a period of time in the 90s that Ford owned Jaguar.
right. Now, something, trivia with regards to that, the James Bond movies, the Aston Martins, there was, four 007s? Mm-hmm. Daniel Craig is the only one of the Bonds that can actually go into an Aston Martin factory and pick one and drive it. Just any time of day, anytime. He's currently driving a sports model. But he's the only Bond that can go into Aston Martin and say, I
Sign
want to
me
drive
up.
that
I
one.
want to be him.
You want to be a Bond.
I want an Aston Martin. I don't care about
Yeah,
being
you
a
don't care
Bond.
about being a Bond.
Aston Martin is my
And
bucket list
there are
vehicle.
those that want to be Bond girls. So
Hey.
We'll change that for another logo story later.
Yeah, much later.
Well, that was fascinating.
the end.
I didn't know that about Leland. I didn't know that about the name of Lincoln being named after
I
Abraham
didn't realize
Lincoln.
that either. I knew his history of coming
Leland?
of coming out of Oldsmobile, founding Cadillac, leaving, and then moving on to start Lincoln.
There are more.
And then he started Lincoln before Ford purchased him, because Ford didn't purchase him until a few years after they founded Lincoln.
there are more details to the story, but time. Obviously, we just got to take the highlights. So there
Well,
you
it
go.
was good. Very good. Thank you very much. Time now for the racing calendar. And I have to tell you that Jeffrey said, hey, man, you do realize that all of the speed weeks in Daytona are on every night on FS1.
Yep.
I've been watching till the cows came
I
home.
watched the truck race last night.
Oh, my God. The end of the truck race.
Oh, yeah. The twin 125s weren't nearly as exciting as the end of the truck
Actually,
race.
the second twin, it was past my bedtime, so I didn't see the
Yeah,
live.
because it was a rain delay
Yeah.
by about 3 hours, but still not the excitement people expect. But tomorrow on normal Fox station is going to be the Daytona 500.
Well, the Xfinity's on this afternoon, 4 o'clock or
Xfinity's
something.
on?
Yeah.
Guess what?
So it's going
I'm
to be
watching it.
It's going to be exciting to watch.
Yep.
It's just fun to have the racing season back on. And then after the Daytona 500 this weekend, next weekend they're all staying in Daytona, and they're going to do the road course in the Cup cars and the Xfinity cars. So that's something new. If you watch the Busch Clash Tuesday night, they actually did the Cup cars on the road course.
Somebody
for the
needs to
first
bring
time
back
ever.
the IROC series to
Yes,
NASCAR.
I agree. With
Well,
you.
there is a race of champions that's done internationally, but it's
No,
not
like
what
it
the
used to
IROC.
be.
They truly need to, because that would be so much fun. Maybe Cadillac will do that.
Maybe.
Put everybody in the new XT5 V Series Black Wings with the V8s.
I was
in them.
disappointed last week with the 24 Hours of Daytona since Cadillac did not win, but
They came in second. They had a good
second,
showing.
third, and fifth, I believe.
Right.
Okay, well, we need
And
to
then
move on.
Indy cars, they're not going to start back up until April. NHRA starts on the 28th of March at Atlanta. The Winter Nationals, which is typically the first race of the season, isn't until April 11th. Formula One starts on the 28th of March as well in Bahrain. So there's lots of racing coming up. But right now, the racing that you're going to see the next couple of weeks is all going to be NASCAR.
That works
But
for
I'm
me.
okay with that.
Yeah, I am too. And let's not forget that locally, Houston Motorsports Park is getting ready. They're working on that. I've talked to Gina several times, and that's all in the works, and there's going to be some big news associated with that. She's expanding the program. It's going to be great.
So we're going to have her on to talk about that, right?
We will. All right. Time now for another quick break, and we'll be back right after this quick message.
Tailpipes and Tacos is Houston's premier cruise-in, and you're invited to join in. Whether you're a cruiser or spectator, Tailpipes and Tacos is the place to enjoy made-to-order breakfast tacos, fresh coffee, and mingle with Houston's fun car people. Mark your calendar for Saturday, February 20th for Tailpipes and Tacos at the Lupi Tortilla Mexican Restaurant in Katy, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. Tailpipes and Tacos is free, and everyone's invited. You will see collector cars, hot rods, customs, magnificent originals, and resto mods all at one location. Cars from all over Southeast Texas cruise in and show off in a friends and family event at the Lupi Tortilla Mexican Restaurant on the Grand Parkway at Kingsland Boulevard, just south of I-10 in Katy. Drag racer, car enthusiast, and Lupi founder Stan Holt brings you Houston's hottest cruise in, Tailpipes and Tacos, Saturday, February 20th, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. at Lupi's in Katy. The In Wheel Time Car Show will be there too. Get your ride ready, and we'll see you at the Tailpipes and Tacos Saturday morning cruise in, February 20th, 8 to 11 a.m. at Lupi's in Katy, weather permitting.